Shein. Overnight success turned into an overnight backlash. During the pandemic, the world became obsessed with videos of influencers standing in their bedrooms and trying on clothes from a company called Shein. With its savvy use of social media platforms including Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok, Shein has outshined other fashion brands in catering to the social media era. The company has collaborated with numerous influencers to execute well-planned promotional campaigns. Young women would hold up large plastic bags and rip them to reveal a cascade of smaller plastic bags. Shein is unique in the industry for sending free clothing to such a large number of influencers. They then distribute discount codes to their followers and earn a commission on sales. Because of the strategy, it has become the most talked about brand on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Thousands of TikTok and Instagram influencers collaborate with Shein to post haul videos in which they try on piles of clothes, invite followers to Shein's pop-ups, and promote their sales events. It's a social media strategy that worked wonders for the company, propelling Shein to the top of the fashion food chain, and making it the world's most popular fashion brand by 2022. Shein quickly grew into a massive business. Shein appeared out of nowhere. Chris Xu, a US-born entrepreneur and search engine optimization specialist, founded the fast fashion Chinese behemoth, pronounced Shein, in the city of Nanjing in 2008. Shein began as a website where customers could buy wedding dresses, but by the early 2010s it had expanded to include general women's wear, and by the mid-2010s it offered all kinds of fashion. Shein has grown from a low-cost Chinese apparel retailer to a global online fashion titan. When 7,000 American teenagers were polled earlier this year by the investment firm Piper Sandler about their preferred e-commerce sites, Amazon emerged as the clear winner, with Shein coming in a close second. The company claims a 28% share of the US fast fashion market, and to think that nobody had ever heard of them 2 or maybe 3 years ago. Shein has emerged as the frontrunner of a new era of fast fashion, surpassing the likes of Zara and H&M by creating and introducing thousands of fresh items every week to keep up with the latest trends. On an ordinary day, Shein incorporates roughly 2,000 new pieces into its collection. In 2022, Shein amassed a whopping $30 billion in revenue, indicating a staggering 91% surge from the $15.7 billion earned in the previous year. The company currently boasts an estimated 74.7 million active shoppers, with 13.7 million of them situated in the United States. Shein was downloaded 200 million times in 2022, earning it the title of the most downloaded shopping app for that year. Shein allegedly secured between $1 billion and $2 billion in private funding, resulting in a company valuation of $100 billion. This value surpasses the combined value of fast fashion giants H&M and Zara, and is greater than any other private company worldwide, except for ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok and SpaceX. The fact that Shein has been able to attract significant capital is worrying, given that the fast fashion industry is one of the most harmful industries globally. Over the last 5 years, Shein has witnessed a remarkable surge in its valuation, especially after entering the US and European markets. Its value soared from $5 billion in 2019 to $100 billion in early 2022. However, this figure has subsequently declined, and as of 2023, the company is valued at $64 billion. But why? Well, for one, the world is finally waking up to the damaging effects of fast fashion on the environment. The fast fashion business model of encouraging people to frequently purchase new clothing generates a significant amount of waste. The volume of textiles in US landfills has nearly doubled in the last 20 years, and Shein's unsustainable business model contributes significantly to this problem. Despite the CEO's claim that Shein produces each item in small quantities of 50 to 100 pieces per day before mass-producing them, the company's rapid use of virgin polyester and high consumption of oil has significant environmental consequences. A report on fashion sustainability shows that the number of carbon emissions resulting from Shein's production methods is equivalent to that of approximately 180 coal-fired power plants. Consequently, the company emits around 6.3 million tons of carbon dioxide annually, far short of the 45% target for reducing global carbon emissions by 2030 that the United Nations recommends fashion companies adopt to help mitigate global warming. Shein has also been embroiled in controversy over the treatment of its workers, who are employed in Chinese factories under poor working conditions. Shein remains pretty affordable because it outsources its manufacturing. a report revealed that both workers and consumers were affected by the production of Shein's clothes. Well, a Channel 4 documentary exposed that employees were working long hours with very little time off. Swiss watchdog Public Eye released a detailed report in November accusing Shein of violating Chinese labor laws. The group hired independent Chinese researchers to investigate Shein's manufacturing and packing process in China and Europe. The researchers found that many of the factories were informal and set up in residential buildings. Advocacy groups and journalists exposed the reality that Shein's inexpensive swimwear and blouses were being produced in hazardous and unregulated workshops. To work with Shein, these manufacturers have to adhere to the company's specific ordering system and maintain a grueling pace. The workers, who often lacked contracts, received inadequate pay. Channel 4's documentary, Inside the Shein Machine, utilized hidden cameras to capture factory employees working for up to 17 hours daily to manufacture hundreds of garments each day. In one factory, workers received a base salary of $20 per day, which would be reduced by $14 if any problems were detected in the garments they produced. Shein has offices in China, Singapore, and the United States. Guangzhou, a Pearl River port city about 80 miles northwest of Hong Kong, is home to the majority of its suppliers. Aside from that, we know hardly anything about the company. It does not disclose financial information because it is privately held. Shein has faced numerous criticisms over the years for several issues that have tarnished its reputation. Still, Shein has surpassed Nike and Adidas as the most Googled clothing brand, as well as Zara and Macy's in online sales. However, the company's shocking track record of human rights violations and environmentally unsustainable model leaves many to wonder about its trajectory in the years to come. Fast fashion brands that engage in greenwashing are being called out by consumers on social media platforms like TikTok. Sustainability influencer Sofia Verde created a viral TikTok video criticizing the green initiatives of clothing brands Princess Polly, Boohoo, Shein, and H&M. Sofia expressed her frustration with what she sees as sustainable fashion collections that are actually just greenwashing. As she cycles through each brand's advertisements, Sofia's skepticism is evident as she writes off H&M's conscious exclusive collection as H&M Conscious My Ass and uses the sick emoji to tag Shein Cares. Consumers increasingly consider sustainability an important factor when buying clothes. Which brands are attempting to capitalize on introducing new green initiatives? What is your take on fast fashion? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and share, and keep watching our channel for more interesting content. Ciao!